folks, this is Gary, one of the good folks over at the T-Shirt Help Desk. And what I have right here in my hot little hand is a screen printed Plastisol heat transfer. Okay, this is a heat transfer. All right, this is very different than the stuff I just showed you, which was the stuff that you kind of get at like Walmart or Kmart or like Office Max or Staples or something like that. This was screen printed. Okay, the same process that they use to screen print a t-shirt, but they screen printed on this special paper right here. This special paper holds the ink, right? And it holds it so that it can be transferred, all right, through the mail or what have you. And then when you get it, you can transfer it to your t-shirt, all right? And you cannot use an iron, okay? You must use a heat press machine, okay? I have right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a heat press machine right here. And you just have to use one. You cannot exert the same amount of heat and the same amount of pressure over this entire controlled area. You just can't do it, all right? Now you can try it. You can go have some of these made, okay, spend the money, have them sent, and use an iron, and sit there and be disappointed. Or you can take my word for it and, you know, invest in a heat press machine. Now this is my heat press machine. I have my t-shirt already there, all right? This is something that you really need to get, you have to get, okay? When you think about this in terms of an investment, okay? When you think about this in terms of an investment, if you were, let's just say, to buy a DTG machine, a used one can cost you $5,000 to $6,000, and if you want to buy a new one, they can cost you anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000, $15,000. I've even seen them for as high as $19,000. If you have that kind of money, go right ahead. But guess what? After you use the DTG, in order to cure the ink, you still have to have a heat press. So you have to buy a heat press anyway. If you want to get into, let's just say, screen printing business, okay, you have to buy a screen printing machine. You know, depending on the whether you're going to get an automatic or one that you use your hand, how many colors you're going to get. You need at least, you know, a 5-color machine to do a 4-color process, because you have to have the white flash. You are looking at anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, maybe even $7,000 on a new machine. Then you have to have a flash dryer, okay? Then you also may want to get a heat cure. That can cost you $1,500 to $2,000. The flash dryer can cost you about $150 to $300. Then you have to have a dryer box to dry all your machines. You can make one, and that one's going to cost you about $300, $400, $500. And you have to have a light box to shoot all of your artwork. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to have all of your screens, in which, you know, you can buy wood screens, or you can buy aluminum screen. And then, of course, you have to have all your mesh. You have to have a high count mesh and a low count mesh for different things. And then you have to learn the process of screen printing. This is a relatively simple process, so I don't have any problem with any of those processes. As a matter of fact, if we cover them all at the T-Shirt Help Desk, you know what I'm saying? Any one of our associates can help you. But I'm going to show you the simplest and easiest way. You make your artwork no matter what it is. You find one of our vendors, and we can point you in the right direction of any of the vendors where you can get one of these made. We can also point you in the direction if you want to have original artwork done. We can get you in a relatively a very reasonable graphic designer to work on something like this for you. Everything, go over to the tshirthelpdesk.com. But I'm going to show you how this is done and how simple it is. And all you need is a heat press, okay, your imagination, and some t-shirts, all right? And the rest, you just send away for these, and you get them in the mail, and it's going to go. So come on over here, let's show you. Okay, so first things first, you're going to take this bad boy, and you're going to I already have my t-shirt laid out right here. It's a green t-shirt. And you just want to, light pressure, just hit this bad boy and just, give it some heat, get the moisture out of it, and get any wrinkles out of it, okay? All right, beautiful. Now you want to take this, your beautiful artwork, you want to slide it right on top of here. Get it nice and even there. I'm going to show you guys now. Half your work is already done. Now this is the deal right here. We're going to do this. This is at about 380 to 400 degrees. We're going to do it for just 10 seconds, okay? Now this is what I mean when I say, okay, pressure. Once I lock this bad boy down, you see this whole thing? The pressure's over the entire thing. And see, I have to pull that thing down. You can't get that kind of pressure, okay? You just cannot get that kind of pressure. And you can't take an iron and hold it over the entire thing going back and forth to hold this down, all of this pressure evenly at one time. You just cannot do it, okay? So it's about 10 seconds here. And this is very important. Okay? That bad boy's still steaming, okay? You want to get that thing off? All right? And you want to peel this while it's hot. Beautiful. Now, of course, you can see a whole lot more of the colors had you put this on a white t-shirt, but I wanted to give that really vintage, that really like vintage, old school, muted kind of a look. Okay, can you see this, guys? This is and I wish you guys can feel how soft this is. All right, this is a beautiful, this is something that you can sell online. This is something that could be sold at a Nordstrom's or a Macy's or any national retailer. All right, this is beautiful, and you did not have to spend $10,000, $7,000, $8,000, $19,000 to get into this business. Okay, you just shipped your artwork away. All right, you shipped your artwork away, and you have a heat press machine, and that is it. That's your business. So please come on over to the T-shirt Help Desk and let us help you. Let us help you. Let us help you get into this wonderful multi-billion-dollar T-shirt industry, man. This economy is really telling us that we must be entrepreneurs. We cannot allow our livelihood to be in the hands of others. We just can't. All right, guys? So thank you so very much for watching. I wish you the best of luck with all your endeavors. And please hit us up at the tshirthelpdesk.com. My name is Gary. I'm one of the beautiful, wonderful, helpful people over at the tshirthelpdesk.com. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Peace.